Hey, friends. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do the Sagittarius messages. So go ahead and welcome to my channel. We are going to have a extended. In the access to the link is going to be down in the description box below. Okay. So we have indecision, third chakra archangel Chamuel, and the world. Indecision or decision that needs to be made. So why is indecision here, Spirit? Ooh. Why is indecision here? Ooh, we have deceit in reverse. I feel like the indecision is because there could be something to, carrying connections. I'm already getting the feeling that here with indecision, we have deceit in reverse and carrying connections. I feel like there's rose-colored glasses that are coming off of how you saw something. This could be a friendship. This could be a relationship. But it's giving the energy. Yeah, with angel balance. This makes me feel like you may have judged somebody a little bit too quickly, or you may have felt like this was something that you didn't want. And I do feel like it has to do with balance. This is giving me the energy of you feeling like this is a connection that doesn't bring you balance, or this is a connection that I'm actually getting half and half. Like some of you guys are in a connection or a friend group or something like that, where you may have felt like these were your best friends, or you're dating someone who does have your best interests at heart, or that you could see something going from some of you, if you're studying with this person, because I just heard mentorship. So for some of you, this is an energy to where your view on someone has kind of changed. You're starting to see how whatever your first imprint of this person was, the rose-colored glasses in whatever direction that is, because I am getting half and half, the rose-colored glasses are being lifted from the situation. Tell me more about indecision. Yeah. I want to clarify that because I want to get more. I don't really like specific readings for generals, you know. Why do we have deceit in reverse? Because I keep getting like the truth about something. You're like, ooh. I keep getting the truth about something. Why is this here? It's like somebody's having to make, five, It's really given the energy of somebody realizing that they got to walk away from a situation. I don't think they want to, but somebody is starting to see the truth about a friend group or a friend situation or a relationship. But I feel like the indecision is because somebody doesn't want to. Somebody does not want to. Somebody just does not want to walk away from something, or I don't know why this is so. It's like I almost can feel the, what is the word? It's like somebody realizing that they've been manipulated this whole time. And if it's not, it's like about to. It's like I can almost feel the anguish here. This is a tough situation to be in because it's giving the energy of, but at the same time, I don't think you want to leave. So that's why I feel like I'm getting two groups. There's one group of you guys that it's like the rose-colored glasses are coming off, and you know that something, you see something for what it is, but you're still not sure if walking away from it is what you want to do, or if it's something that you want to try to handle in a different way, love from a distance or whatever. And then for others of you, it's giving, you've been guarded for so long and you've had your walls up for so long that in comes this friend group, this community, this person that you can see that your life is getting better. You can see that things look good, but you're still so guarded because you don't want to go through what you went through in the past. So some of y'all are sabotaging this. But what I feel like, for those of you guys that this is not a person at all, because for some of you it's not, it's still giving the energy of leaving the past, whatever you told yourself about the past, like, all men lie, all women are gold diggers, don't nobody want to hire you because you don't have your degree, or it's something about awakening, dismantling this story that you've been telling yourself for so long and coming into balance with how you have power in your own situation. I don't know what this is, but I feel like the indecision for some of you, it's within of trying to let go of these past beliefs, but you're still kind of struggling to stand 10 toes down in the new belief, but you're getting there because the angel of balance is here with cornucopia. So it's letting you know that you are getting there. As you are on this journey, you're going to run into caring connections, or connections where you are crossing paths with people that can help you in your journey, that are on the same thing that you're on, which is what you wanted this entire time anyway. Okay. Ooh, good for you. All right, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. I know that's life force energy. That's our solar plexus. Why is third chakra, Archangel Chamuel here? I just feel like yeah. And then we have this, right as I said that, we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. The second chakra is your sacral chakra. Is your second chakra, and that is where you manifest things. This really has to do with worth and releasing the old story that you have told yourself about why you can't manifest, why you can't have, why you can't leave this job. It's giving the energy, because it's really feeling like a lot of you may have felt like you're a positive thinker, you're open-minded, you see things, I can find the positive in whatever. Coach. A positive mind doesn't guarantee success. Positive thinking doesn't guarantee success. And a negative mind frame doesn't guarantee failure. The only thing that guarantees success or will guarantee success is action. And the only thing that guarantees failure is a lack of action. So some of you guys feel like, I know my worth, I know who I am. And I'm not saying that you don't. What I'm saying is that some of you have convinced yourself that as long as you are grateful for your circumstance, that's going to open you up to more blessings. And it does. However, the universe isn't going to give you anything that you don't feel worthy of. So some of you guys may feel like the fact that I'm, just very grateful for the life that I have. Yes, I want more. And I'm taking action to write songs, or I'm taking action to sell my paintings. I'm taking action at my job. I'm doing this stuff. But what does it matter if you're selling your paintings for $10? How is that going to help you with your income? It's not. How is, opening up a business going to help you if you're not selling what you're truly worth? The universe only meets you where you are. The universe doesn't dish out blessings and it doesn't take them away. It simply returns back what you give it. So if you're going into a loop, it is because you're telling the universe, I am so grateful and I deserve abundance, but I'm only going to charge $5 for these paintings because I don't think anybody is going to pay more than $5. Why are you so concerned with what somebody's willing to pay? What do you think it's worth? Because if you think it's worth $50, then the action, because when we're doing work like this, we're not taking action, we're taking inspired action. Inspired action is normally action that we are given through inspiration, through guidance, through meditation that normally doesn't make sense to us. We don't really understand why spirit wants us to do it, but we do it because we feel guided to. So that's like you having a painting and stuff. And then, the universe is like, instead of selling it at the gala where there's going to be millions and millions of people, okay, you're going to go to this extravagant, painting vineyard where, paintings are from famous painters that everybody knows. And you're going to stand on the side and you're going to do that. And you're like, oh my gosh, I could never do that because these are famous painters. I'm not going to make any kind of money. Spirit's not at. It's not so much being as good as the other painters. It's getting exposure to people that have the kind of money that you feel your paintings are worth. So the messages that are here is I see you guys in a transition period where you guys thought you had a strong sense of self-worth, but certain things may be coming up, or you may be identifying certain things that make you feel as though, well, maybe my sacral chakra and my solar plexus need a little bit of work, because why am I struggling with this? Why am I see angel of love? This could also mean love, right? Because here's the thing. Okay, love is such a tricky thing. It's such a tricky thing. But with angel of love, it's one thing to say, I know that this person's toxic, and I know that this person, is not right for me, and I'm going to move on from this person. But then you're doing like spell work, like love spells to get this person to contact you. Like, that's just an example. If this person had worked on itself or done some sort of healing, you wouldn't need to do all this. This is giving the energy of, I'm going on dates and I'm putting myself out there. I'm telling the universe, I want a person, and I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. But then as soon as you meet an eligible person, you have 150 million reasons. Like, you're going on dates, but your first thought is like, well, I have kids, or, I have my dogs. And so, I just want something on the side. I don't think I want to be too serious, because what about my kids? And what about my dog? Not saying that those are not important things, but it's like, but you told the universe that you wanted someone. And as soon as the universe aligned you with someone, you're like, you know what? I don't really have my credit together. What if, this person had, because you manifested somebody, you told the universe, I want somebody who has it together, somebody who's ready for commitment. But you don't have your finances in order. And you're not in a position to where if the perfect person showed up tomorrow, that you'd be able to merge households and ride off into the sunset with them. That's a self-worth and a self-love issue. And like what it looks like, it's like some of you guys are like, no, it's not. Like, I think really positive, and I'm a really wise person, and all tied up. Guys, some of you guys, because here's the thing, okay? I will use myself as an example. I have a Scorpio South Node, okay? I read birth charts. I've had my birth chart read. I have studied my birth chart forwards and backwards, okay? So I know for a fact in past lives that I became very comfortable with chaos and betrayal and bouncing back from the most hideous situations. So in this life, there is a craving for stability that mentally I want it. My birth chart is set up for me to be not only drawn to stability and routine, but for it to come somewhat natural for me. But there are certain areas of my life that I found that at one time, it was so uncomfortable for me. And it's not that it was so uncomfortable for me, SJ, in this life. It was on a soul subconscious in my cell, like on a cellular level. My soul was like, we don't know what peace feels like. When you've been doing something for lifetimes, it's hard to go in the opposite direction. And that's essentially what your South Node and North Node are. You're going in completely opposite directions. So I'm using that as an example. So what I'm picking up is some of you guys feel like you're really positive. You have a lot of, knowledge, and you're really wise. And yeah, I take action and I do this. But at some point within the next 30 days, y'all are going to be realizing that there's something on a cellular level that you haven't cleared out yet. And I am seeing it could be connected to ego too, but there's something that y'all haven't cleared out yet. That is the reason why you are stuck on a hamster wheel. It is why you cannot manifest the way that you want to. Why, if you're trying to sell your paintings for $40 and you're feeling good, like I feel like that's out my comfort zone, $40, and nobody really wants to buy them. But as soon as you put them marked down for $10, people are snatching them up. Okay. Give me one more for Archangel Chamuel. Rest and rejuvenation. I'm telling you, there's a lot of going within. I feel like something is going to trigger you within the next 30 days, and you're going to go within, and you are really going to have these epiphanies that rock your soul. And being so wise and so intuitive, you're going to want to understand what is happening. And that goes back to indecision, because it's giving an energy of like, the lies that you told yourself, oh, it's because of my childhood. I've always felt like the outcast, or, because I was the, only boy who grew up with a bunch of girls, or I was an only girl who grew up with a bunch of boys, because my father abandoned us, because my mother was on drugs. This is why. But I beat all the odds because I am. And it's like, that's great, but that has nothing to do with the fact that you are still moving in a state of lack. And what it's showing here is that some of you guys are using your positive mindset and your stories of overcoming. And they're not just stories, like not taking anything away from you. You've legitimately overcame real solid things. But the proof is in the pudding. If you're still on a hamster wheel, something is not connecting with the universe. And it's not the universe. The universe has always been the universe. It's the way you tap into it. It's the way you're showing up for it. But some of you guys are going to be realizing that, and some of you guys already have. Now, that takes me to the third card with the world. The world talks about expansion in this deck, okay? It's not like the tarot deck. This talks about expansion, expanding things. And this makes me feel like it's giving, and we have the 29th here. Okay. Somebody's birthday could be on the 29th or the 11th. Okay. But this right here is giving the energy that this is major expansion, because I feel like you guys are going to tap into something and get a little bit of a taste of when you start to dismantle that, whatever it is on a cellular level. For some of you, I see you guys stretching, a lot of hip stretches, mobility, a lot of crying, a lot of releasing hidden tension, hidden emotions deep down in the cells, deep down, like within. And you're going to get like a little taste or a little oomph of what it looks like when you start to dismantle this old whatever. And that it's like, I see, it's like the world is my oyster. Say less. Like it's giving, in true Sagittarius fashion, it's giving, freedom. It's giving, oh, well, now I want to see even more. Some of you guys may be traveling, traveling somewhere and getting these epiphanies, or traveling somewhere and getting these, but I'm getting expansion, and I'm getting like things making sense. I can't make this up. Y'all see this, right? We have 7th chakra. That's your crown chakra. I just said this. It's like things are going to start clicking and you're going to be like, wow, this makes sense now. This makes sense now. I can't make this. I know y'all like. No, this is first chakra. That's Archangel Michael. And then we have the temple path. The temple path talks about your spiritual journey, which I just discussed. There is something in your soul DNA in past lifetimes that you have held on to, and it has kept you safe, and you have mastered it. So in this life, you're being asked to master something in the complete opposite direction. It doesn't have to be your north node and south node. It could be wherever you have Pisces. It could be wherever you have Virgo. Okay. It could be wherever. Okay. But what I see is that with Archangel Michael, that's the root chakra. I just told y'all that. And again, we have 2nd chakra. So that's giving me the energy that you guys, your manifestations come flying in. Come flying in. So let me know if this resonates. We're going to go ahead and head to your love messages and your, what other messages? Your love messages and your career messages, okay? If this is where it ends for you, you're absolutely sensational. And I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Bye.